running juicy. Gang, 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 gang.
What's up, Saiyan Army? So before this video begins, I just want to thank you guys for all the love on my 10-week client transformation video. Because of all the love and all the questions that I got asked on that video, that's why I'm doing this video, to help you guys out and figure out, just help you guys on lots of your macro and / diet based questions. Also, I am currently working on more client transformation videos for you guys, just to show you guys, different body types, different people, and just different transformations to help, motivate, inspire, and just give you guys more knowledge. Because you guys all know I can get shredded, but when you guys see someone else go through the process and go through the journey, then I feel like it helps you guys just out just a little bit more. So what you're seeing on your screen now is 255 pounds front squat, 7 sets of 5 reps. Obviously, this was before I tweaked my lower back. A Katsuki shirt, I know I'm gonna get asked this, from justsayin.co. Link will be down below in the description if you want to check it out. So how to lose body fat, setting up your macros / diet. So I'm gonna explain in this video. I'm gonna talk to you guys like you guys are brand spanking new and know nothing about nutrition, so bear with me if you guys already know this stuff. Firstly, you guys need to understand what macros are. Macros are fats, carbs, and proteins. Okay. Secondly, understand what calories are associated with those macros. So for every gram of fat, there's 9 calories. For every gram of protein, there's 4 calories. For every gram of carb, there's 4 calories as well. Thirdly, we're gonna go into your maintenance. Okay, we're gonna need to find out what your maintenance is. So understand that maintenance calories is a changing number. You're never gonna have the same day where your maintenance is always exactly the same. It's always gonna be slightly different depending on your energy levels or your energy expenditure. So let's say tomorrow I go and play basketball. Obviously my maintenance is gonna be a lot higher. But let's say after I play basketball the next day I get sick and I'm laying in bed all day. Then my maintenance is gonna be all the way down here the next day. So keep in mind that maintenance is always changing. What I notice is most people's maintenance is pretty consistent though. If you work a job Monday through Friday, you go to the gym the same days every, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, or whatever your split is, your energy levels are going to be relatively the same. So there's 2 ways to figure out your maintenance. The first way is a little bit harder but more accurate. Okay, and I'm just gonna briefly go through it. I don't expect any of you guys to do it this way, to be honest, but I just want to explain it just to get out there that there is a more accurate way to figure it out. So this first way is you're gonna track your macros for the next week. You're gonna take your average calories and your average weigh-in and see where they're at. Then you're gonna do it for another week. So you're gonna do this for 2 weeks. From there, you're gonna find out if your weight went up or down and compare it to your calories, understanding that there's 3,500 calories per pound of body fat. From there, you can find out where your maintenance is at, judging by how your weight changed, if it went up or if it went down, or even if it stayed the same. Here's the second way that I think that I advise most of you guys to do instead is track your macros. Download MyFitnessPal, track your macros, get a food scale, and track your macros for tomorrow. Make sure tomorrow is an average day. It's everything that it's a typical day for you. It's not a day where you're binging a lot. It's not a day where you're not hungry and not eating at all. It's just your average day, and take that as your maintenance. The reason I say that, even though that's not the most accurate way to do this, is because I'd rather see people at least get the ball rolling than not get started at all. Too much people, they try to figure things out to the T and they want things perfectly so they don't lose muscle, and they do everything perfectly and they don't stall in their fat loss phase, that they don't even get started because they're so scared. So just get started. So take that as your maintenance, get started, and you can always adjust as you go, even if the number's off. It's totally fine. So next we're going to talk about proteins, how to estimate how much proteins you should intake. So 1 to 1.4 grams of protein per pound of body weight is what I recommend. If you really love to eat protein, then go on the higher end, 1.4. If you don't, then go on the lower end, 1. If you want to be in the middle, then go in the middle. Here's what I noticed. Majority of clients like lower protein. Even for me, when I diet, I like lower protein. I just keep my protein at 1 gram per pound of body weight. Reason being is if you have lower proteins, then you can have higher carbs. If you have higher proteins, then you're gonna obviously have to have lower carbs. Macros is all about balance. You can't have high carbs, high fats, and high proteins unless you want to get fat. For those of you guys who use kg, that's 2.3 to 3.1 grams per kilogram of body weight. Okay. Next is your fats. Your fats are going to be around 15 to 25%. Again, it's all about balance. It depends on where you want to be. The goal overall is to lose about 0.5 to 1% of your body weight per week. That's good fat loss. If you're losing less than that, don't worry about it. Understand that as long as something's slowly moving, and dieting is a patience game, but as long as you're moving in the right direction, slow progress is better than no progress. And also, everyone's different. The last thing you're going to do is fill in the rest of the calories with carbs. So let's put this into work. Let's say you're a 200-pound individual and you took your calories, your macros for tomorrow, and tomorrow's macros was 3,000 calories, and that's what you're taking as your maintenance. You're going to take your proteins, and let's say this person just likes lower proteins, doesn't like to eat a lot of protein, doesn't like to drink all the shakes or eat a lot of chicken, whatever. That's 200 proteins. He's gonna start at 200 grams of protein. That's just a gram per pound of body weight. Okay. Next macro is his fats. Let's say he just wants 20% fats, right in that mid range. So you're gonna get 3,000 calories times 0.20 equals 600. You're gonna take that number and divide it by 9 to figure out the grams, and that equals order 66.6666667. For math's sake, we're just going to round down to 65 fats. After that, we're going to figure out the carbs. So from there, you're just going to work backwards. You're going to take 3,000 calories minus your proteins and your fats, the calories from that, which is 1,400. You're left with 1,600 calories left to fill in with carbs. So 1,600 divided by 4 equals 400 grams of carbs. So that's what your macros would be. 400, 65, 200. From there, it's just hitting your fiber goals and your micronutrient goals. So fiber goals, I always recommend 15 to 20 grams of fiber per 1,000 calories. So if he's intaking 3,000 calories, that's anywhere from 45 to 60 grams of fiber. And I always advise shooting on the higher number. So shoot for the 60 and just keep it consistent. No, I don't take fiber into consideration with carbs. As long as you keep that number consistent, you're totally fine. Dieting is all about consistency. And last is micronutrients. Micronutrients, 2 to 3 servings of fruits and vegetables daily just to hit your micronutrient goals is totally fine with me. After that, what you're going to do is slowly drop carbs and fats. If you're already at a gram per pound of body weight, just keep it there. For proteins, just slowly drop carbs and fats. I would recommend anywhere from 100 to 300 calories per week. If you're not doing any cardio sessions, I always start with my clients either with 1 or 2 cardio sessions a week just to put them in a pretty good deficit. Okay, so 1 to 2 cardio sessions a week. Slowly drop 100 to 300 calories per week depending on your progress. So this is all depending on what your body's actually doing. So what you're gonna do is slowly drop carbs and fats ever so slowly and slowly increase cardio as you go. And remember, it's a patience game. If you're already losing weight, don't try to speed up the process. Just keep on riding the wave. You always want to diet on more food than you need to. It's gonna make dieting a lot more fun because dieting is really controlled starvation. So just slowly control and starve yourself as little as you need to. So anyways, hope this video made sense. Hope you guys understood the concept. Comment below if you guys want me to do one for lean bulking. I can definitely do that for you guys. But anyways, see you guys in the next video. Much love, strength, and honor. Aloha.
Vegeta, what does the scouter say about his power level? It's over 9,000!